Good morning, and welcome to the State of the County Address for 2024. Once again, I am honored and humbled to deliver this address to the County Board and to the people of McHenry County whom we represent. This is the fourth State of the County Address I have given since taking office. Over the years, these addresses have moved from discussing our recovery from the COVID-19 pandemic to making our comeback and moving forward once the crisis had passed. My message for 2024 is simple and optimistic. McHenry County has made its comeback, and this is our time to thrive. Growth and development have returned to McHenry County. In fact, we're experiencing a home construction boom the likes of which hasn't been seen in more than 2 decades. In Wonder Lake, more than 3,500 homes are being built or planned to be built. 3 national developers are bringing more than 600 new homes to Huntley. 2 developers in Algonquin are constructing more than 400 homes, and another 95 homes are planned for a new Marengo subdivision. In Crystal Lake, 5 subdivisions and high-end townhome buildings have been built or are being built or planned, totaling more than 1,200 homes, townhomes, and apartments, plus another 121 units for senior independent living. All told, that's nearly 6,000 new homes planned in our communities, and the list goes on. This comes as no surprise to me, because McHenry County is the place to be. People are naturally drawn here for many reasons. Great schools, shopping, access to main thoroughfares and mass transit to commute to and from work, our wonderful wide open spaces and parks, year-round signature events and festivals, and great public safety, just to name a few. This housing boom underscores the fact that McHenry County is growing, bucking the trend here in Illinois. While most Illinois counties lost population in the 2020 U.S. Census, McHenry County gained population. The fact that the real estate market is enjoying this significant upswing reveals that there's a big demand for people who want to come live here and enjoy the quality of life that McHenry County offers. In last July, that quality of life got a significant boost when Mercy Health cut the ribbon on its new state-of-the-art $105 million hospital and physician clinic in Crystal Lake. The need for McHenry County's largest city to have its own hospital had been demonstrated for decades, and 2023 was the year that need was finally met. With our growing population, Mercy Health will complement Northwestern Medicine and Advocate Aurora hospitals in McHenry, Barrington, and Huntley. We're growing and thriving, and with Mercy Health, we put healthcare a lot closer to a lot of people, including our growing senior population. The lives of these people will be healthier, and more importantly, lives will be saved. But there's a lot more that goes into making McHenry County thrive than new rooftops, and Mercy Health is a great example of this. Besides increasing healthcare options, the hospital created jobs, construction jobs to build it, jobs to staff it, and just as importantly, jobs at area businesses that service and support this new hospital and its employees. The fact remains that a large percentage of McHenry County's workforce commutes to work elsewhere. However, McHenry County government works hard to grow jobs, quality, high-paying jobs right here. In January 2023, McHenry County joined the City of Chicago and its surrounding counties to create the Greater Chicagoland Economic Partnership. The partnership seeks to work together and pool our combined world-class resources to drive economic and business development for all. We now work together, uniting our individual strengths into one giant economic tapestry to bring jobs and residents here. In October, I had the pleasure of representing McHenry County on a business and trade mission to Japan, which is the Chicago region's 5th largest trading partner and 3rd largest source of direct foreign investment in Illinois. During our trip, our delegation met with more than 100 Japanese businesses, resulting in 13 solid opportunities for investment in our region. I let Japan's business and industry leaders know at every chance that presented itself that McHenry County is open for investment and opportunity. One of our most outstanding opportunities for investment is the full interchange at Route 23 and I-90 in Marengo. The city continues to work to extend utilities to the interchange, and they are on track to complete the work by 2026. The interchange's ideal location between O'Hare and Rockford airports and its access to rail makes it prime real estate for industrial jobs. Just up I-90 in Belvidere, multinational automotive manufacturer Stellantis has announced plans to build vehicles at the Belvidere assembly plant. But that's only the start. Stellantis envisions not only reopening the plant as a $100 million mega hub parts distribution center, but also is considering building a new assembly plant and a battery plant. The Marengo interchange is just 15 minutes away, right down the interstate. And believe me, we will do everything in our power to let Stellantis know that. After decades of vacancy and more setbacks than anyone would like to count, it's my distinct pleasure to say something that previous county board chairmen and Harvard mayors have been wanting to say for a very long time. The former Harvard Motorola plant is operational, and it's employing more people once again. U.S. Medical Glove has renovated the facility and, having received its occupancy permit from the city and the Harvard Fire Protection District, is now manufacturing. They're employing about 150 workers right now, and they continue to hire. While it's important to celebrate the arrival of large employers, it's our small businesses that power America's economic engine, and McHenry County is no exception. In past addresses, I've touted how McHenry County has made it as easy as possible to obtain the needed permits to start businesses, and of course, how we do our best to pursue business-friendly policies that foster small business growth. And I'd be remiss if I didn't give credit where it's due to other local governments that are helping small businesses take root. Over the past year, the cities of McHenry and Woodstock have both launched ingenious business incubator programs to give small entrepreneurs a taste of running a brick-and-mortar location. Woodstock's is located in the renovated historic courthouse on the square, and McHenry's was built from scratch along the scenic McHenry Riverwalk. I can't wait to see the success stories that come from these incubators, and I hope that other municipalities consider following suit and creating their own. One of the keys to attracting great jobs is having a talented and highly skilled workforce. McHenry County has that, and then some, as well as many opportunities for workers to further their education and sharpen their skill sets, such as through McHenry County College or our McHenry County Workforce Network. In 2023, McHenry County College took a major step by opening its University Center in downtown Woodstock and partnering with 4 universities: Northern Illinois University, Roosevelt University, Aurora University, and Southern Illinois University, to offer students in a growing number of majors the opportunity to earn a 4-year college degree right here in McHenry County. This is going to have a huge impact on our quality of life and our ability to attract employers, and it's going to be exciting to see how far this goes. McHenry County government's long history of fiscal stewardship and prudent spending allowed us to weather the COVID-19 pandemic, just as it allowed us to make it through the Great Recession more than a decade prior. This prudence gave the McHenry County Board the ability to invest millions of dollars in McHenry County's American Rescue Plan Act funding into thoughtful and impactful programs that would directly benefit our communities. We launched the Advanced McHenry County program in 2022 to distribute just under $30 million, half of our COVID relief allocation, into self-sufficient projects that would help our businesses, enrich our communities, and improve our infrastructure. In retrospect, with almost all of the funding allocated across 30 grants, we can say with certainty that Advanced McHenry County accomplished everything that we set out to do, and more. At the beginning of my address, I said that McHenry County is ready to thrive. Advanced McHenry County, which very much lived up to its name, played a significant role in this, especially when it comes to our local economy. Many of its grants were aimed at helping train the next generation of workers so our manufacturers and our healthcare providers have a steady and reliable stream of skilled labor. Advanced McHenry County grants funded the creation of the Health Careers Lab at Crystal Lake Central High School to give students a path to become certified nursing assistants and help meet the ever-growing need for healthcare services. Another grant funded the opening of a metals and metalworking lab at Woodstock North High School. Last year, McHenry County College broke ground on its Foglia Center for Advanced Technology and Innovation, and an advanced grant will cover the major portion of the funding to purchase the state-of-the-art equipment that will help train generations of manufacturers and tradesmen. The summer of 2024 will be the third and final year of the summer rotational internship program created by the Manufacturing Pathways Consortium to offer high school students across McHenry County paid summer internships with more than 20 local manufacturing companies. My words don't do it justice. I had the privilege last August of attending a celebration with the participating students, and it's helping students chart their futures and has changed their lives. It's no wonder that the U.S. Treasury Department released a fact sheet on how to best use ARPA funding that singled out advanced McHenry County as an example to follow when it comes to making transformational investments in our communities. We were one of 13 counties out of the more than 3,000 counties in the entire United States that were recognized for our innovative programs. Advanced McHenry County is just one of many ways that we've been reaching out to work together for the common cause of making McHenry County the best that it can be. In recent years, with the help of a new county coordinator position that we created in 2020, we've put a major emphasis on working together with other local and regional governments to share services, increase efficiencies, and keep costs under control. And one of the most important ways that this spirit of cooperation has borne fruit is regarding public safety. In November, we joined the McHenry County Sheriff's Office and the Village of Cary in cutting the ribbon on our new regional training center. With this new center, our sheriff's deputies, municipal law enforcement, and other first responders now have a location right here in McHenry County with which to train and hone their skills. We also broke ground in Cary on a new law enforcement shooting range, which will be ready this spring. These projects came to fruition because of the unprecedented spirit of cooperation between McHenry County and local governments. When Cary built a new village hall and police station, its leaders offered us the opportunity to convert the old village hall into the training center, and likewise offered some of the land on its public works campus to build the range. We jumped at the opportunity to build something our sheriff's office has long wanted, a local facility at which to train. And we couldn't beat the price. Cary charges $1 for the old village hall, and we officially made good on that debt at the ribbon cutting. The summer of 2023 marked the one-year anniversary of the McHenry County Police Social Worker Program, which supports officers from 19 participating police departments with 6 full-time social workers to help bridge the gap between law enforcement and McHenry County's network of social service providers. We knew it would be a success when we launched it, and with a year under our belts, the numbers back us up. This program in its first year served 2,031 clients, and almost 3/4 of them had fewer police contacts as a result of police social worker intervention. Also, about 3/4 of them had an increased level of functioning as defined by clinical assessment. This program is changing lives and getting people the help they need. McHenry County is assisting other local governments with advancing public safety in other ways as well. Recently, our Sheriff's Office entered into an agreement with the Lake County Sheriff's Office to help them address overcrowding at their county jail by temporarily housing up to 150 inmates at any given time in our county jail, as Lake County works to alleviate their ongoing staffing shortages. McHenry County will receive $100 per housed inmate per day under the one-year agreement. Besides being the right thing to do by helping Lake County keep their inmate population and corrections employees safe, the additional revenue will help make up for what McHenry County lost when the state of Illinois forced us to terminate our contract to house federal immigration detainees, and will help offset some of the expenses we've incurred with the Safety Act. We've accomplished so much by working together and with other agencies when it comes to supporting law enforcement and increasing public safety. However, it's just one component of our overall plan to reduce costs and increase efficiencies through cooperation. Earlier in my address, I mentioned the county coordinator position we created 4 years ago. She's been doing a remarkable job bringing governments and agencies together, not just to brainstorm, but also to act on the best ideas and make them reality. And we're always bringing new people in and having new conversations. Last September, we hosted the first ever McHenry County Municipal Partnering Initiative Exposition. More than 50 attendees representing different area governments and private agencies came here with the goal of learning best practices and fostering further cooperation among local governments. This, in turn, can lead to a streamlined operation and, more importantly, taxpayer money saved. Thanks to solid planning, forethought, and cooperation, McHenry County has been turning many of its infrastructure wants and needs into reality. This is more important than ever as McHenry County's economy thrives. You can't enjoy economic and residential growth without the infrastructure to support it, and 2024 will be no exception. 2 years ago, work finished on the first phase of the Randall Road Improvement Project, which widened and improved this vital economic corridor from Lake in the Hills south to Harness Drive in Algonquin. Construction on the remaining northern segment between Crystal Lake and Lake in the Hills will begin this year, and like the first phase, will include improvements such as multi-use paths and ADA accommodations. And I'm happy to report that late last year, McHenry County secured an additional $20 million in federal funding to finance this second phase. For many years, McHenry County has joined Woodstock in petitioning IDOT and state officials to rebuild and widen Route 47 through town in order to ease congestion and improve travel time and driver safety. Our persistence has paid off. This year, construction will begin on the first phase of the project, which will widen and improve 2 miles of Route 47 between Route 14 and Route 120 to include the Union Pacific Northwest Railroad overpass choke point. Bids are expected to go out in April with construction to follow. This fall, the Long Meadow Parkway Bridge is scheduled to open as part of the 5.6-mile Long Meadow Parkway corridor in Kane County, which will relieve congestion on Route 62, which runs through Algonquin. Original plans called for covering the bridge's construction costs with a toll, which is understandably not a popular idea with commuters. A total of $35 million was needed to eliminate the toll, and through bipartisan work of our local legislators, the state contributed $30 million, leaving Kane, Cook, and McHenry counties to come up with the remaining $5 million. In one of its last votes of 2023, the McHenry County Board allocated $1 million in advanced McHenry County funding toward the elimination of the toll. Given that improving traffic flow on Route 62 will be just as good for businesses and commerce as it will be for commuters, this was a great investment that will save daily commuters hundreds of dollars per year. Infrastructure is more than roads. It also includes cyberspace. Access to reliable, high-speed internet is vital to everyone, not just individuals and business and industry, but to government, schools, research, and so much more. We continue to collaborate with the state of Illinois and the Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity to bring high-speed internet to McHenry County customers. In January, we met with officials to communicate our high-speed broadband needs and to ensure that McHenry County receives its portion of the more than $1 billion that the state of Illinois has received for high-speed fiber installation. We never lose sight in McHenry County of our obligation to look after our most vulnerable populations, people in need, and people trying to better themselves. In 2023, county government made significant strides. In October, we broke ground on a new memory care wing for Valley High Nursing and Rehabilitation Home, which will help meet the growing demand in McHenry County for senior memory care services. We've worked for years towards this goal, years of planning and studies emphasizing the need for affordable and certified memory care. And we're very happy that this dream is becoming reality. In another positive step, taking the GED and high school equivalency diploma tests, as well as other professional licensing and certification exams in McHenry County, became much more convenient this summer with the Regional Office of Education opening a Pearson VUE testing center at its McHenry offices. No longer do county residents have to drive to Kane County or elsewhere to take the test to finish their high school education or attain or renew a professional license or certification. Last summer ended with our coroner's office earning professional accreditation from the Illinois Association of Coroners and Medical Examiners. Our coroner's office not only met all the mandatory standards, but also met 99% of its non-mandatory standards. The coroner's office is now one of only 3 coroner's offices in Illinois that have that earned honor. At our treasurer's office, Treasurer Donna Kurtz has done outstanding work in her first 2 years in office. Besides wisely investing the county's funds, she's made it easier for people to pay their property taxes electronically. And she's been holding presentations across the county to let seniors know about the Senior Real Estate Tax Deferral Program. So to the Regional Superintendent of Schools, Diana Hartman, Coroner Michael Reen, and Treasurer Donna Kurtz, I say job well done. McHenry County government's dedication to ensuring that McHenry County is the best it can be is being noticed. For the third straight year, McHenry County's top-notch financial reporting has earned the Triple Crown Medallion from the Government Finance Officers Association for winning all 3 of its financial reporting awards. Only about 300 governments nationwide have earned the honor, so we're in very august company. Other awards McHenry County received in 2023 included the Gold Bell Seal for Workplace Mental Health from Mental Health America for our dedication to improving our workers' mental health and well-being. Also, the American Healthcare Association and the National Center for Assisted Living awarded Valley High with its Silver National Quality Award, which recognizes nursing care organizations that continuously improve upon enriching the lives of their residents and the staff who care for them. Valley High was one of only 4 nursing homes in Illinois to be so honored in 2023. And last year, the Northwest Herald's readers voted McHenry County government as being one of the top workplaces in McHenry County, and we're optimistic that we'll again win the honor this year. 2 of our elected countywide offices also received statewide recognition through their professionalism and selfless service, bringing great credit to themselves and McHenry County through their accomplishments. The Illinois Association of County Officials named Circuit Clerk Kathy Keefe as its 2023 Illinois County Official of the Year. And State's Attorney Patrick Keneally was elected President of the Illinois State's Attorneys Association for 2024. Before I talk about everything we're going to accomplish in 2024, I'd like to wrap up our list of 2023 achievements by talking about the continuous ways with which we're improving our communications and how we're directly interacting with the public we're here to serve. We began 2023 with the completion of a goal I shared in my previous State of the County address. We unveiled a new McHenry County website. Our website, mchenrycountyil.gov, looks better, is much simpler to use, is optimized to run on mobile devices, and makes the things the public wants so much easier to find. As Illinois and the nation shut down in 2020 with the governor's stay-at-home order to combat the COVID-19 pandemic, we partnered with the Economic Development Corporation and Naturally McHenry County, our tourism and visitor agency, to create a weekly e-newsletter called Resume McHenry County. Its goal was to help businesses, workers, and families find available resources and to safely guide our return to normalcy as restrictions and lockdowns eased. With COVID behind us, we decided that a name change was in order. In May, with the state and federal states of emergency officially lifted, we rebranded Resume McHenry County as MCH Thrive. The newsletter comes out every Tuesday afternoon, offering quick and easy to read articles pertaining to business, workforce and job development, tourism, and upcoming events, and other important news. If you'd like to subscribe to MCH Thrive and our monthly county e-newsletter, you can do so by visiting mchenrycountyil.gov/social. Talking about how we'll advance and thrive in 2024 is a great way to wrap up my remarks. McHenry County residents will have a direct say in the upcoming March primary regarding how they would like to fund mental health. The county board placed a referendum on the March 19th ballot asking voters whether the property tax levy that is collected to fund the McHenry County Mental Health Board should be replaced with a 0.25% retail sales tax, eliminating nearly $11 million from the McHenry County property tax levy while replacing it with increasing funding levels for mental health. The sales tax, if approved, would cost about 25 cents for every $100 in goods purchased, excluding food, medicine, and medical devices, and at the same time, reduce the county's portion of your property tax bill by nearly 15%. We've set up a frequently asked questions page on the county website, and I encourage anyone who wants to know more about this important issue to visit it and get their questions answered. Speaking of elections, this presidential election is a very important one, and it's safe to say that voter turnout is going to be high. And McHenry County government has an obligation to ensure that both the March primary and the November general election run smoothly. Given that the logistical and space needs to securely and efficiently run an election have grown in recent years, the County Board, in full cooperation and partnership with County Clerk Joe Theriault, voted in January to lease 16,500 square feet of office space in Woodstock, just down the road from the County Administration Building, to serve as a consolidated election center. This will give Mr. Theriault's staff the space they need at a centralized point to run a safe, efficient, and secure election. To be an effective and responsive government like McHenry County requires lots of planning and thinking ahead. We wouldn't be where we are without a team of extremely dedicated and talented personnel who make things happen after diligent research and consideration. One of the most important planning tools that county government has is its comprehensive plan, which is a vital tool that the county board and county staff relies on to responsibly guide our growth and development for the next decade. As McHenry County continues to grow and thrive, this plan is more important than ever. The comprehensive plan is updated every decade by a regional planning commission appointed by the county board. The 15-member commission has been working for the past 2 years on the 2050 comprehensive plan, and they will be delivering their final version for the county board to review this spring. While the comprehensive plan guides our land use and growth, development is only one of the county board's responsibilities. To help county board members make the most informed decisions they can, they rely on a strategic plan. Of all of the items I've touched on in my State of the County address, infrastructure, health and social services, economic and workforce development, leadership and governments, and more are included in the plan, which contains tangible benchmarks to accomplish or move towards. In fact, you can read the plan for yourself and review its report card to check out our progress on the county website. And finally, we're in the fourth and final year of the current strategic plan. County administration through 2024 will be hard at work laying the groundwork for the next plan. Work will begin on the new plan in early 2025 after the new county board is seated following the election. As I enter my fourth year as county board chairman, I never stop being amazed at everything we've accomplished together and the optimism and can-do spirit that fuels the constant stream of ideas about how much more we can do to maximize effective and efficient services while striving to keep costs down and seeking every possible opportunity to reduce our tax burden. And just as importantly, to do all of this with maximum transparency and accountability. I'm confident that we'll continue to build on our successes in 2024 and constantly move forward, challenging ourselves to make sure that McHenry County continues to be the greatest place to live, work, visit, start a business, and raise a family. Thank you.